Okay. Learning is not attained by chance, but must be sought after with ardor and diligence. Abigail Adams. Never stop learning, for when we stop learning, we stop growing. Jack Lemmon. Learning is the marker of growth in any industry and in any area of business, and as Abigail Adams said, it must be sought after with diligence. I would like to talk to you today about the concept of sending employees to conferences and why I believe it is important for Station 8 to do so. I did a considerable amount of research on the topic, and all studies indicate there are significant benefits to companies that send their employees to conferences. Companies do themselves a disservice if they do not stay on the cutting edge of their field, and conferences offer the opportunity to gain information and access to resources outside of the company in order to achieve growth. That is why I believe Station 8 should offer opportunities for employees to attend conferences in the web design and marketing field on a yearly basis. And I would like to share with you why it is important, how it could possibly be implemented, and what the benefits would be. To begin with, there are several reasons why this could be important. The first reason is the opportunity for skill development. In a 2018 article by Jonathan Herrick entitled Pros and Cons of Sending Your Employees to Conferences, he noted that attendees of conferences gain access to new skills, best practices, and actionable ways to achieve long-term success. Sending employees to conferences offers the opportunity to advance skill development and learn from masters in their industry and bring new and advanced skills back to the business. Another reason why it is important is for company growth. According to Shane Guyman, who wrote for Medium Corporation in 2018, conferences allow companies to gain information to grow in areas of weakness. Station 8 would be able to target areas of weakness in their company that they think that they have room to grow in, and use the information that they gained at conferences to turn those weaker areas into great strengths. Now that we have discussed the importance of sending employees to conferences, let's look at the practicality of implementing this into a company policy. The first method of implementation would be to send the entire team, the entire business, to a conference together. There are several benefits to this method. One would be that the employees would be able to go together and learn the same information and discuss it and share with each other in order to decide what things they wanted to implement into the company. However, there are some detriments to this way of implementing it, such as cost. It could be very costly as the company grows to try and send everybody all at once. So another method of implementation would be to send departments to topic-specific conferences or classes on a rotating basis. So for example, one year the entire art department could go to a conference in their area or their specialty. The next year the web development team could go. The next year the marketing team could go. And once each department had gone, you could start that rotation again. This would offer the opportunity for all employees to gain access to areas that they need to achieve better skills in their department without the immediate drain or the cost that could be encountered. According to the website 2020 Business Insight Limited, in an article titled The Importance of Training and Development in the Workplace, employees who are competent and on top of the changing industry standards help the company to hold a position as a leader and strong competitor within the industry. Implementing this into a company policy would allow employees to receive training in new skills and in competitive ideas and new ideas in the industry in their field of expertise. So now that we've discussed two possible methods of implementation, it is important to take a deeper look into the benefits. One of the main benefits of attending conferences is the access to new information. In an article titled How to Justify Conference Attendance, written by Mark Doyle in 2014, he wrote that the pulse of what is happening at conferences is tools, technologies, and processes, and the opportunity for employees or attendees to hear ideas that they weren't even aware of. The access to new information at conferences prevents businesses from getting behind in their industry, ensures that they stay up on top of cutting-edge design, marketing and digital advertising techniques. The second benefit to attending conferences is inspiration. The topics of conferences can spark creativity, both from the content that the attendees are listening to and the discussions that arise from the access to that information. And in addition, they will bring that information back to the company and present new and insightful techniques. Sam Holmes wrote in 2018, "You may think that spending time outside of the office would hurt productivity, but actually studies show that once employees return, they will be more productive because they have new insight and new inspiration." So now that we have discussed the importance, the benefits, the importance, the implementation, and the benefits, I would like to conclude by saying that I believe Station 8 should offer opportunities for employees to attend conferences in web design and the marketing field on a yearly basis. In an industry that is as competitive as web design and digital marketing, it is necessary to consider adding this policy to Station 8. The information gained at the conferences would spark creativity and inspiration, as well as increase the tools, techniques, and processes that are needed to stay ahead in this industry. Station 8 is already one of the leaders in the advertising and marketing industry, and this policy change has the potential to keep them ahead of all the rest. Thank you.